the smell of the bookstore. Don't you always love the smell of the bookstore? As soon as y'all get in here, it just smells so good. Almost smells like a dentist office. Yeah, so I'm going through this Dahmer book, right? And I'm scrolling through the pages, and then I find a Bible note. What the Bible says about hell. We're just gonna stick it right back in there. My thing is, why would you ever bury the bodies in your crawl space? No, you never. If you're gonna do something, you gotta fully go in. You gotta chop that motherfucker in half. You gotta put them in bags and you gotta throw them in the river or in the lake. Never keep the bodies in your house, under your house. Like, what I really like, they should make more like fun serial killer books. Richard Chase's Perfect 3-Course Meal. Bro, they're teaching you how to cook bodies. I don't have a lot of just like interesting books to read. I decided on getting a podcast book.
Yeah, correct, no cost.
Which will kind of take my mind out of reality a little bit and just have more of a fun reading.
This may be too big. I want to put this in something, but I don't want to unstick it either. So I'm not sure what I want to do with it. Right now, I'm using it for a bookmark. Now, this book is super cool because basically it just breaks down each of these serial killers, and throughout they kind of, talk throughout it and throw in little, funny commentations and just like their own opinions on things or what they thought of that paragraph that was just laid out. But super funny. They make kind of like cartoonish illustrations of the whole situation or whatever they're talking about, and pretty good so far. I haven't read too much on it. I've not even done with Ted Bundy. Now, he's the first one that you run into right here. Run into him right here. And yeah, it's not a bad book. It's actually like a regular book other than them commentating during it. But the commentation's cool. And I think it's like this all the way through. But yeah, I got this book because it's actually really interesting to read. And it's not just a book that makes, it's not a book that just makes my mind work. It's actually something that's entertaining to read. But I've never actually heard the podcast of the show. I'm not sure if it's on my YouTube, but I thought it would be better to read it. Plus, I like the cover of the book. I was really attracted to the cover. Look at the cover. Hope you can see it. Yeah, here we go. The cover of the book. Yeah, so I thought, like, this is a kind of book I would read. Other type of books like self-help books are more books that I would rather listen to them on audio than actually read them. But these kind of books will really just take you into a whole imagination. You know what I mean. Not sure what I'm doing the rest of the day. Probably just read this book. And I think my friend is here. Yeah, my friend's here. So I'm probably just gonna hang out with my friend. And then later tonight, I'll probably just keep reading this book. I'm not sure who this is. I think this is Creepshow. I'm not sure why Creepshow is on this. I'm gonna have to see why he's on this book.